Welcome back to our podcast. We've been talking about marriage, spouse, partners, and all. And our last topic has to do with our, our partners changing when they meet the right partner. So we're going to go to another aspect of a relationship, marriage, so to speak. With us here is still Ambassador Mrs. Areto Jigba. And so we're going to harp on this. It is axiomatic that women are naturally queens,
Absolutely.
princesses. That's how they are born. All right? They do not have another attribute to that. But in our society today, you see some certain women, by virtue of what they've attained in terms of wealth, in terms of finance, in terms of career and all. So they want to tempt themselves like kings. Some women call themselves or refer to themselves as kings. So now, please, can you tell us why women call themselves kings?
There's just one reason why most of these women are calling themselves kings now.
All right.
The women are just trying to replace the men.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
But they forgot.
Say that again, please.
The women are trying to replace the men.
Oh.
These women that has this notion of calling themselves kings. It's a gender-based thing.
Hmm.
King is for men. Kingship is a gender-based thing. It's for
Hmm.
men. And the emperors. Then when you talk of the women, queens, they are called queens. The gender-based thing. Queen or empress. But when you see women calling themselves kings rather than queens, then there's something wrong.
Oh.
Yes. They are simply trying to replace the men. But what did God Almighty say from the very beginning? He said from the very beginning, He made it male and female. But to every woman hearing the sound of my voice, at this minute, must know that a woman can only function best as a woman. Be in your feminine state. That is only when you can function best. You don't shift your grants. Our Creator made you a woman and made you a female. There is a reason why He made you a female. He said, before you were born, I knew you. But when women started realizing, no, what a man can do,
They can
do it also.
even better, they say.
Even better, they say.
Yeah.
When they claim that, look, that they are even better off than the men, because now they can also walk. They are also financially independent now. So a woman, a career woman who makes money more than a man, feels yes. If he gives me nonsense, I will give him nonsense. After all,
Tit for tat.
tit for tat. I have money. What it does, I can do it times 5.
Oh.
I'm intellectually also capable.
Oh.
So they see themselves as men now. And unfortunately, they are deceiving our younger women.
Oh.
These same women go to social medias to wear regalia, they wear agbada, they wear cap. You see on Father's Day, they put their pictures on Facebook, or Instagram, social medias. They are happy Father's Day to them. What are they trying to do?
Oh, it's a negative influence.
It's a negative influence. But let me tell you, for every young woman that have been applauding these women that are trying to replace the men, I just feel sorry. Because at the end of the day, you'll be disappointed. These very women who portray themselves as kings in the middle of the night, at their leisures, they are crying for men. They are looking for relationship that the men will pamper them like a woman. But because they are unable to hold on to their marriages, they have failed marriages, so they come home, become baby mamas, flaunt the social medias that they can take care of their children, flaunt their kids, represent themselves as kings, as men, because they've also failed. And you as a younger woman, you are applauding them. These women at night, they beg God for a man. Because from the very beginning, God made it man and female. You cannot replace the men. Like I tell the women, you cannot be on top of the men. God didn't create you that way. In every phase of life, there's hierarchy. There's hierarchy. There's leadership. There's position.
Chain of hierarchy.
Hierarchies. If there's none, there will be chaos. God has made the men our spiritual leaders. And we cannot disprove the fact that they are the spiritual leaders. Don't see them that, oh, because they're spiritual leaders. Oh, they are better than you. Oh, you are muted. You are silenced. You are devalued because they made you an assistant. No. As an assistant, you are the head of the man. The husbands, our head. They cannot flip
without the
their
neck.
Without the head. So you are well positioned. Glorify yourself with your head so high that God made you an assistant. Because we have the strength that when our husbands, their weakness, we go in to complement the weakness of our husbands. So you are not devalued as a woman. Remain as a woman. You are better off as a woman, not as a man. Be in your feminine state. When a woman speaks, that is why you see God. When he made a woman, he didn't make it like a man. He made a woman differently. That when a woman speaks, she speaks like a woman. There's a feminine touch when a woman speaks. A man wants to raise his head and like, who's talking? It brings the man down. He's soft-spoken. The woman is soft-spoken. It's not like a man. Man is masculine. When we walk like a woman. Our feminism, our femininity shows when we walk. So we are not better in a masculine space. No. We can only function better when we remain as a woman. That is how God made it. So that's my take on that today.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's quite interesting hearing you say all this. All right. Our women should understand that there is value in your position.
For crying out loud, it's a dignified position that's given to us by a higher power. You know, we are not working for a headly employer. No. When women begin to realize that the position, why we are in the life of our husbands, is not because our husbands want us to be there. It's from creation. When God made it, it's just like every manufacturer. When they manufacture a product, they give you a guideline. There's a small leaflet for you to read. Then when you read, when you apply this, that thing they produce will last longer in terms of durability.
Using it properly.
But you know what? Problem in marriage, as I started, when men begin to write their own stories, their own laws as against the solid rock of the biblical truth, they shifted from the original designs, thinking, they can do it. That's why you see marriages are failing. Because when you leave the original guideline, the original manual, the original design, you will get it wrong. But I tell you something. No woman, no man has ever stick to these original designs. The original template that failed. That's women must understand. I don't shift my girls. I'm happy to be a woman. I'm happy that God created me a woman. And I have mates for my husband. My husband is a king. And I treat him like a king. I tell women, when you treat your husband like a king, they will treat you like a queen. A woman is supposed to be a crown to her husband, not a cancer. A woman is supposed to be an asset, but not deficit. A woman is supposed to be a pillar, a support system to the husband. A pillar, but not a caterpillar. A caterpillar is the one that destroys. But a pillar is the one who builds.
The old.
Yes. We must realize it. We must be a crown to our husbands, but not a cancer. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And so it's been a wonderful time talking about marriages, partners, spouses, the in thing about keeping marriages. And as a person, I've equally learned a lot from our ambassador here. And we hope others that are listening to us now will also take a leaf and also do better, whether intending or inside already.
Yes.
Yeah, intending and inside already. We all have a role to play.
Yeah.
I want to salute everybody for listening to us and also believe time will make us talk more as far as this matter is concerned. Thank you very much.
Just to take home, women, remember that you're better off in your space. Be in your feminine space. Until we see you again next time, watch out for us. Thank you.